Welcome to the Data Hall YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to look into how do we download stock prices data in R. So to download stock prices data in R, we use the quant mode package. So if you haven't installed this package, you can install it using this line of code. I have already installed it, so I'm not going to reinstall it. We are going to just load this quant mode library, and then we are going to look into this function which is called get symbols. Remember, the S is a capital S. So get symbols, what it does is it asks us for three main parameters. First, it asks us for the symbol, the ticker that you want to download. So for example, we want to download the data for the Apple stock. Then the time period from where you want the data to start. So for example, we want the data to start from 1st of January 2010 till 31st of December 2023. If I press Control Enter, it would take a couple of seconds and the data would be downloaded. Now do remember that this data would be downloaded in an XTS object. XTS object is a kind of an object where we have the dates in the index, the row index, right? So we have the open price, high price, low closing volume, and the adjusted price of the Apple stock. So each time it would download an XTS object of its own, right? We would have a video on XTS object and how to work with XTS object in a couple of days. And we can also plot this data. So let's say I'm going to plot the closing price just to give you an idea of how the closing price are going from this time period. Now we can define the starting and ending date in a vector and then pass that date as a parameter in this get symbol function, right? And we can also specify the source. So by default, the source is Yahoo, but you can explicitly specify it, or if you want to change the source, you want to download it from somewhere else, then you can also download it from the other source. Now, there is a function called today. It is coming from the tidyverse library, right? Within tidyverse library, there is a library for working with dates, but I'm just going to load the tidyverse library. And once we load this library, we have this today's function, and what today would do is it would give us today's date. So it is 7th of May 2024. So we want to download say 1 year of data starting from today. So what we do is minus 365, and that is 1 year of data, maybe more than 1 year of data, because yeah. So and we also assign an auto assign over here. Let me execute this. Now we are going to download the Microsoft data. And what this auto assign does is, instead of creating an object over here, it just presents the data in the console, right? So remember, it starts from 8th of May 2023 till the 6th of May 2024. So it is exactly the 1 year, because it is 24 is a leap year, so we should have given 366 instead of 365. So AutoSign do not create an object. So if we didn't had AutoSign equal to false, rather it should be equal to true. If we do that, then it would download the data, and instead of presenting it in the console, it would create an object of its own. We can also download the index. So S&P 500 index is represented by this ticker, and we can download that. And we can also create a vector of all the tickers that we want to download. So we want to download Apple, Microsoft, and SPY. And although we have it over here, these two over here in our environment, but let's just say if we didn't have them, we can assign and we can create a ticker and then pass that ticker instead of a single. Let's say you have a lot of tickers that you want to download. Then in that case, downloading that individually would be a difficult task to perform. Therefore, we can pass a vector into it, and that would download all these. So let me define this vector first, and that would download all those tickers one by one, and we would have an object for each of them, right? So I hope this was useful. Do subscribe to this channel, do hit the bell icon, and thanks for watching this video.